What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back PlayStation State of Play. I just wanted to get a quick video out there for you guys, give my initial thoughts of what I thought of the presentation there, kind of give you an overview of the games that definitely stuck out for me that I'm looking forward to personally when it came to this PlayStation State of Play here. You know, they kicked things off. It was really exciting there. They kicked it off straight up with a PlayStation exclusive, a PlayStation Studio game called Saros. This is coming from Housemarque Studios. And guys, you know, I really didn't know too much about this game. I remember seeing the initial announcement trailer, but I guess, to be honest, I kind of forgot about it. But when I saw the gameplay, it looked really cool. I liked how the developers were giving us a breakdown of exactly how the gameplay was going to work while we were watching it there. I like the fact that they mentioned when you die in this game, you know, you'll actually be brought back to life even stronger. But that also made me think, if you're coming back to life as a second chance pretty much immediately after you die in this game, does that mean this game is extremely difficult? Sounds like it might be. So if you're into games that, you know, are extremely difficult, you know, like the Souls-like type of games, you know, this game's probably going to be just for you. But if those type of games frustrate you, this one might not be one to have on your radar. But I must say, it looks absolutely stellar. I can't wait for it. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick it up or not, but I've got plenty of time to figure that out, as the game will be releasing on March 20th, 2026. Another game that caught my eye that I've been hoping that would be coming out, and we talked about this over on our podcast at Insider Gaming Weekly, a video game podcast. Tom Henderson actually mentioned it last week, I do believe. It was either last week or the week before, I can't remember for sure. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Flight Simulator is coming to the PlayStation 5.
That would 100% be at the show.
Yeah, that seems like a good bet as well.
Where's my flight stick?
An Xbox game, a Microsoft game, is officially coming to PlayStation. And guys, I played this game back when I had a Series X, and I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. And, you know, a lot of people say what you want to say about it. I know, you're just flying an airplane, just flying wherever you want to go. You can basically go wherever you want. But at the end of the day, I don't know, there's just something about aviation that captures me, you know, that intrigues me. And this is a game that I'm really excited to check out for sure. I'll definitely be picking it up. It releases on December 8th, so just in a couple months. And by the trailer, it looks like pretty much all the expansion packs for this game are actually going to be included. Really exciting stuff. I'm personally looking forward to it. I know some people probably think, blah, whatever, it's Flight Simulator. You just take the plane up in the air and you just sit there on cruise control and just like, what else are you doing? Yeah, I get it. But it's a simulator. If you think of it as a simulator, it's not necessarily quite as boring, you know, at the end of the day. Let's see what else. We've been talking about Battlefield 6 for months. I mean, the game's going to be absolutely stellar when it releases, guys. I can't wait for that. Oh my gosh, that's going to be incredible. I believe that's releasing on October 10th, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Deus Ex Remastered. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I mean, that came out of nowhere. Looking forward to that. That's going to be releasing early 2026. Get a chance to have your vision augmented once more, right? Then things kind of got a little wonky. I mean, you know, they started talking about Halloween. I know they talked about Halloween like a few months ago. This game's not coming this year. I mean, it looks like it should be releasing this year, but for the fact that it's not coming this year, that tells me that, you know, they're not very far along in development, probably just one level and maybe a bunch of bugs, right? But it sounds exciting. It looks good. I can't wait to check it out personally. I think it'll be great, but yeah, as of right now, I mean, I'm not too excited about it because it's still a year away. I don't think it's releasing until like next September. I think it was like September 8th, 2026 or September 9th or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's not going to be coming until next year. So that'll be good for the next year's spooky season. But as far as this year's spooky season goes, we're not going to have it quite yet. And then they kind of announced a few other games and everything that were a little bit under the radar. But they also announced something that's, you know, a lot of folks, they weren't really expecting, to be honest, me included. But it's something that I'm actually kind of considering getting. and that is the PlayStation Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. So I play all my games right here in the studio, and whenever I play, I usually use a headset. I just keep a headset on, I talk through the headset, whatever, if I'm playing, other players online. But sometimes I kind of wish I didn't have to always wear a headset. Sure, I could just hook up a speaker or something to my PlayStation, but man, I feel like a dedicated Bluetooth speaker system for the PlayStation, I think it's actually really cool. And like I said, a lot of people didn't ask for this, but mark my words, I think this thing is going to sell extremely well. Mark my words on that one. I'm definitely going to consider getting it, that's for sure. They announced the October PlayStation Plus monthly games as well. Those games included, I believe, Alan Wake 2, Goat Simulator 3, and Cocoon. The Last of Us, it's going to be coming to PlayStation Plus as well. The Last of Us Part 2. I'll be playing that here real soon just to play it. I haven't played The Last of Us Part 2 in quite some time. That game takes a lot of energy for sure. And look, I'm a PlayStation Plus subscriber, so why not? Might as well, right? Might as well dive into that. They also announced that Gran Turismo 7 is going to have a Spec 3 update. I believe I saw that there's going to be 8 new vehicles coming to the forefront, a new circuit experience. There's going to be a data logger feature and so much more. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, congratulations to Gran Turismo 7 and the team over at Polyphony Digital. The fact that this game has sold 100 million units, that's amazing. So kudos to them, job well done. Gran Turismo 7 still being supported. It's going to be supported pretty much throughout the rest of the PlayStation 5's lifespan, I'm sure. It's a great game if you haven't played it already. They announced a new DualSense controller, the God of War 20th anniversary DualSense controller. It looks really great. I was hoping there was going to be a game announcement to go along the boot with that. It just kind of stuck out there. I thought that was kind of bizarre, to be honest, but I quickly forgot about it because with this next announcement that came about from a beloved PlayStation studio, yes, Insomniac Games, finally showed us Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine.
While I was off, enjoying,
get the numbers up, man.
Enjoying, yeah, he's gotta make up for that great work I was missing yesterday. Wolverine expected to be at the next State of Play. Next trailer is done, whether it's at State of Play or the Game Awards later this year or whatever, remains to be seen. But Tom, how I don't know what extra information you have maybe about the leaks that happened. Was that a reason for this delay being as long as it has been between the announcement and when we're finally seeing something? Is what can you say about your exclusive for the people who are watching that may not have seen it?
Yeah, there's not much I can say from different from the exclusive, but essentially the Wolverine, the next Wolverine trailer is now done. I said in the article that it is likely, I feel like a few people have missed that keyword, likely, that it will be at State of Play because there is a State of Play scheduled towards the end of the month. So, when you hear these, basically how a lot of these shows work, just to give people context, is you'll hear the rumblings that, there's a State of Play coming up, or there's an Xbox showcase, or developer directs that Xbox do. And then you start to get trickles of information like, this trailer's done, which could suggest that it is going to be, at that particular event. And this is the exact same situation where I heard that there was going to be, or there is going to be a State of Play towards the end of the month, and then separately from a separate person who I've known for years, and has given me, the most reliable information you can get. He then said that the Wolverine trailer is done, and then you put 2 and 2 together. It suggests that, that Wolverine trailer is done because it's going to be at the State of Play in September. It might not be, and if it isn't, then possibly the Game Awards. We all know that Jeff Keighley likes his big reveals, or who knows, maybe there's another event.
Premiere.
Yeah. So it is done. It was delayed to quite a big extent from what I've managed to hear, from people working on the project, is that obviously the ransomware attack and all of you know, the game leaking is one thing, but then the emotional strain that it plays on people when you have all of your information leaks, like your address, your social security numbers, and all that kind of stuff, plays a massive role. So that obviously delayed the game as well. But yeah, from a few playtesters that I've been speaking to, they think that the game looks fantastic. So that's good news, and fingers crossed we get to see a release date in a couple of weeks' time, which I'm looking forward to.
And I must say that this game did not disappoint, did it? Oh my God, are you seeing this? Look at this. Look at all the blood. And guys, it just looks so freaking good. The game looks so good. I was blown away with how great Marvel's Wolverine looked. And the yellow suit, the blue and yellow suit, bro. I was hoping that we would get a chance to don that, and they were like, oh yes. You can tell the developers over at Insomniac are clearly dedicated to the craft that is Marvel's Wolverine. This game is going to be absolutely incredible. The level of detail behind this game, guys. I mean, people were complaining for the longest time. Where's Marvel's Wolverine? You're not showing anything. Bro, we should have just left Insomniac cook the entire time. I mean, you can see what they've been cooking up. So we have a lot to look forward to with this game. It looks stellar. I mean, I think I saw one shot. I'll see if I can find it and throw the clip up right here, where Wolverine's skin was like damaged on the side of his cheek, and you can like see the animanium, and then it healed back and formed into his skin, I should say. Just the level of detail in this is going to be absolutely superb. You guys know how well they've done with the Marvel Spider-Man games, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, obviously Miles Morales as well. All three of those games are absolutely phenomenal. And for them to be coming out with a Wolverine game, something that a lot of folks have probably been wanting for such a long time. I mean, look, I think Insomniac should just straight up make Marvel games at this point. I mean, they could just go on and make an Avengers game. I mean, you know, we had an Avengers game from Square. It fell short. But this from Insomniac, could you imagine them doing a Marvel game, an Avengers game? Could you imagine that? Oh my God, you guys, it would be absolutely killer. I would be all about it. Marvel's Wolverine, it's going to be dropping in about a year, fall 2026. Insomniac Games, they made sure that they let us know, hey, we're going to be giving you guys another update in the spring of 2026. So if you're wondering, oh, what's going on with Marvel's Wolverine? They were upfront with us, let us know, hey, there's going to be another update that's going to be coming in the spring of 2026, so you won't have to wait very long. But overall, guys, I thought it was a pretty good state of play. Some folks are saying it's kind of a dud. I mean, yeah, I could kind of understand that if you think that at the end of the day. But look, you know, for me, there were quite a few games that kind of stuck out for me. So if I were to grade it out of 5, I'd probably give it at least a 3.5, maybe a 4. You know me, man. I'm always glass half full, pretty generous type of person whenever it comes to grading on stuff. I'd probably, if I was going to give it an A to F scale, I'd probably give it like a solid B-. You know, I thought it was pretty good. You know, what really saved it, no doubt, is the fact that Marvel's Wolverine finally showed up, and it looks absolutely stellar. And I can't wait to check it out, you guys. Oh my God, that game, truly, truly special, and definitely looks like it could be the game of the year for 2026. Like, that's how good it looks already. Like, my goodness. Insomniac, definitely one of the best developers in the business, no doubt. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap of what I thought of some of the games that stood out at this PlayStation State of Play here for September 2025. Let me know your thoughts. What games stuck out to you? Did you enjoy this PlayStation State of Play, or did you think it was a dud? Why did you think it was a dud? Did you think it was awesome? Why did you think it was awesome? Let me know with your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. Really do appreciate the support. Go ahead, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you really, really enjoyed this video, smash the hype button. I would really appreciate that, as I'm really hoping to, grow my channel out to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's the goal. So we're going to see if we can stretch that on out. So if you extremely enjoyed this video, share it out to the masses and smash the hype button for sure. I really do appreciate everybody's support here as we continue rolling on through the rest of 2025. A lot more content to keep up with. Make sure you keep it locked right here on the weekly wrap up. Until next time, guys, I'm your host with the most, A to the P, Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, and as always, peace.
PlayStation